Summary of findings. Jury nullification began as a means for citizens to temper strict or unjust laws, revealing an enduring tension between codified statutes and community-shaped morality. Throughout history, conscientious acquittals have swung between liberating the oppressed, such as Northern jurors rejecting the Fugitive Slave Act, and reinforcing prejudice, like all-white Southern juries refusing to punish racial violence. In modern practice, it thrives in a space where legal mandates appear to conflict with a collective moral compass. While courts discourage openly advocating for nullification, the finality of a not guilty verdict means jurors can still override seemingly ironclad statutes when guided by conscience. This dynamic is simultaneously vital and perilous. It can correct governmental overreach or perpetuate injustice, depending on the prevailing social climate and biases. Contemporary debates pivot on how best to contain or clarify this power. Reformers propose acknowledging nullification more transparently in jury instructions, revisiting mandatory minimum sentences, and improving civic education so jurors better grasp their moral role. Others worry that wide endorsement of nullification might upend uniform law enforcement and embolden discriminatory acquittals. Meanwhile, technological shifts, from social media's capacity to influence public opinion to AI-driven jury selection, are changing how prospective jurors are chosen, what they learn about cases, and how they deliberate. These developments heighten both the promise of conscientious acquittals and the risk of manipulative or biased applications, underscoring the delicate balance between moral agency and legal consistency. At its heart, jury nullification forces us to confront an unresolved philosophical question. When do moral imperatives supersede legal directives? Each generation, through legislative adjustments, court rulings, and cultural evolution, grapples anew with whether jurors should apply the law as is or follow a deeper sense of justice. Ultimately, nullification serves as a vivid barometer of social values, revealing where laws have fallen out of sync with the conscience of the people. Despite its potential for misapplication, it stands as a testament to the notion that law, in a democratic society, must remain tethered to the ethical convictions of those it governs. Call to action. Jury nullification stands at the crossroads of law and conscience, inviting us to ask when ethical imperatives should outweigh legal mandates. Though it can offer a vital safeguard against unjust statutes, it also carries the danger of embedding local prejudices into judicial outcomes. Striking a thoughtful balance requires constant vigilance and frank acknowledgement that even the most carefully designed legal system cannot fully detach itself from human values. To build a system that respects both societal norms and the bedrock principle of equitable justice, we need open, ongoing communication. Judges and attorneys must engage in frank dialogue with legislators to refine sentencing guidelines that minimize scenarios where conscientious acquittals feel necessary. Simultaneously, educators and community advocates must promote civic literacy, ensuring the public understands not only the rule of law, but also the delicate moral thread that runs through every trial. Ultimately, bridging these spheres demands cooperation from everyone involved: legal professionals, policymakers, and the wider public. Rather than seeing jury nullification as a taboo topic, stakeholders should treat it as a catalyst for re-examining oppressive or outdated statutes. By fostering dialogue and shared responsibility, we can better align law with the ethical convictions of citizens, preserving the fairness of our justice system while honoring the moral conscience at its heart.